What's up guys, OG2K here, and today we are playing some ranked ladders for MCS. Appreciate you guys for coming to the video. Right here, we are already in the game. New Orleans Saints defensive playbook, nickel 2-4, cover 3 cloud, and just switch stick around. First play of the game, pick it, get out of there McCollum, out of there, beautiful. Down to the 12, and we couldn't really explain the D, but we have 4 double or nothings on the D line. That is the basis of it, and then we throw Bogo. Abdul Carter gets free edge threat, so that's nice. And yes, but you're looking for those double or nothings in nickel 2-4, pinch, crash down, hover over the center. We'll get into the defense when we get back on that side of the ball. But offense, Miami Dolphins come out and seduce close is already set to the Miami package, and that puts a fullback, your starting fullback in your lineup at the left tight end spot. So I like to put a fast running back. Here we got, what's his name? I don't even know what his name is, but he's just a solid fullback. I think it's the what's it called? The shapeshifter, but he went to some other player now. So yeah, that's who we use. This combo does a solid job. It might be man on the left, but if it's zone, if the flat zone takes the drag, then the corner will be there and vice versa. And then we have a streak and a post over the middle to see if one of those gets open. Okay, that guy took the corner. We tried to throw the drag, but it was overthrown. So he's moving his guys around. We are going to, I don't think I'm really going to have a good look here. We're just gonna call this though, because the in route will pull the flat zones down, and then we're gonna untarget his user so he doesn't get some weird thing to happen. The fade will pull the deep blues and stuff back, and then hopefully see, it was man coverage, so it didn't work. Daniels maybe though. 4th and 1, we're going. We gotta stop early. We're just gonna go. Let's see what he's in. He's in this look again. We'll run like this little weird play down here. We don't want to call the RPO to the right because he easily could have a hard flat on the outside corner and then like a deep third on the top safety. But this zig is gonna get outside of that linebacker most likely. And yeah, so we're just going to see what we have. Inverted whip, beautiful. Hit him late. That inverted whip really could get open at any time. Same with the normal whip. And then the back of the end zone in route is an amazing route to have as well. So just solid play down there, down close. That play is starting to grow on me as one of my favorite goal line plays if the RPO isn't there. So yeah, I just like to be able to come up with things on the fly sometimes. But that one is one that I remember down on like the 1 yard line if I need like a quick pass. All right, he's returning it. Yeah, so 5-minute quarters for these MCS ladder games. I actually wasn't planning on recording the MCS ladder game as a video, but it just kind of worked out that way tonight. So that's what we're gonna do. Hover over the center. He runs the ball. That's the run shoot. You hover over and then loop to where the running back is going. That way you could either take the cutback lane if he wants to cut it back, or if he decides to, beautiful, throwing a pick there. Or if he decides to just go to the normal area, then yeah, you're just going to be able to loop around there as well. So we are just looking to shade down. You know, if he rolls out, we're going to contain the right side because that's a strong hand. All right, so he's in bunch now. Watch for any quick routes first. Okay, corner, double streaks. Pick it, Newbin. Almost, man. Randy Moss on his double streak with the inverted, streak route. So honestly, if we stop him here, he might quit. So we'd have to hop in like a ranked Gauntlet game or something weird. But let's see. Hover over the center, pass commit, shade up. We want clouds out there, but you want to shade down before you shade up because you don't want a purple zone to turn into a zone, because then it could be match. All right, watch the post. Good, out of bounds. I gave it up, but he got a really bad animation, so we're gonna pull away early, man. Last game of the night for the window, and I forgot that I had ladders on. Look at that. Look at Krosky, man. He was on the thumbnail. 99 COD. That's why we have 50 commanders, 20 what's it called? 20 breakouts. So yeah, I mean Thornton, 96 speed, Igbuka, 93 speed. It's just really nice to have this. We're gonna untarget his user because sometimes in that formation they have guys come in free when they hover over on a run play. So yeah, get tackled for a loss, but worth a shot at the end of the day to run the ball. All right, so we are going to try to pull down the flat and then have the corner get open, and then on the backside we're just gonna have like an in route that goes all the way there, and then a Texas to kind of like make his user pick between them. And beautiful, the Texas gets open and Krosky is in for a touchdown. Let's see if we could get a stop on him here. I mean, we stopped him the first drive, scored a touchdown, stopped him the second drive, scored a touchdown. And I mean, I tried to get like a competitive game for you guys. You know, this is MCS qualification game, but it's not looking that way, unfortunately. But I am able to show you guys how I'm beating his strategy, and that is what is important here. So if you guys have any recommendations, let me know. If you guys would like anything I do, please let me know as well. If you like the video, drop a like. Simple as that. I would really appreciate it. All right, so gonna flip because it's a doubles formation and we want the middle third on the wide side. And then we're gonna move Nubin to this side a little bit so that if he calls double streaks, we have a little bit of help. Okay, watch the post. That's fine. The drag is fine. Make a tackle. Good. It's fine to give up the shorter of the... If there's two routes, one shorter, one deeper, obviously, it's fine to give up the shorter one sometimes. So eventually you'll be able to switch stick it. Now, we're using this left linebacker because he was running bunch to the short side. So you always want to use the linebacker on the short side if he's running bunch to the short side. All right, we got to flip. Yeah, we flipped a little bit late, but still works. Everything's covered. Beautiful. Picked off. Let's see if Juiced could score. My fault. Out of there. All right, that should be... he might call it soon. Honestly, we'll just go for PD because point differential also helps us in ladders. So yeah, we're just trying to get point differential here. We're just seeing, you know, when he's gonna call it. But I mean, it's good meta reps. Like, even though he's not making the right reads, it's good reps to show you guys where I'm looking first on the switch stick. I'll tell you guys this next drive where I'm looking first, where I'm looking second, and then as the play is happening or after the play, I'll describe how it actually played out based on my expectations and then reality. So gonna call the same exact thing. The reason we call the same play every single time, the same setup and very few adjustments, number one, I know where to switch stick because they're all in the same place every play. Number two, I'm not risking giving up a big play. Number three, on top of that, not giving up big plays means tackling them when they get the ball. I have people to tackle them everywhere. Number four, if someone is open, it's my fault because of the switch stick. And then number five, I don't have a number five because I was trying to have 5 things as like a even number kind of, but not an even number. Yeah, he's just throwing at me. My fault. I'm losing track of what I was supposed to tell you guys. All right, so we flip first. We're gonna look for double streaks on the left and then like a slant from Moss, that slot left receiver, and then we're looking corner on Thornton. So let's look at that left side first, and then anything short. Okay, streak on him. Okay, then we look over there because we see all the routes cutting to that side, and we switch sticked onto the flat to bring it up to the corner route. And we weren't really caring about the drag that he could have thrown underneath it because that's a very hard read to make and it'll be tackled. So same thing here. We don't want to shade up here because really should have been picked. But at least we get to show you guys what I'm thinking here. So all right, make sure that middle third is on the wide side of the field in a doubles. But see, example here, when they go to bunch, the middle third is actually on the short side of the field. Inverted whip, watch it. Okay, that's fine. 2 yards. Should have been played a tiny bit better. It's fine though. And flip, make sure it goes to the wide side. But now we got to watch double streaks on that left side. Okay, make sure that post is taken away. Beautiful switch stick. We weren't even looking at that streak that was wide open, honestly. We just wanted to take away what was in front of him. And he's going to call it there. We'll get into like a ranked game here just to give you guys some more, information. So let's get into that. All right, we are back for game 1 of the Gauntlet here. I know we said we'd play ranked, but since we have 10 games of Gauntlet to play this weekend, and on top of that, we have MCS ladders that'll be important. We just want to like play this and get this out of the way at the same time so that we don't have like a ton of stuff to do all at once. So all right, deuce close, gun deuce close, not pistol. Pinch crash down, look for that RPO tell on the running back. It's not there. We just shoot in for the run there. Nice. The run shoot is different for every run. That's also another thing, and the run shoot is very important in this defense as well. Because obviously you want to stop the run. So, but hover over there, watch for any corner routes or deep routes. Beautiful. Should have been grounding. 3rd and 11 here. This guy doesn't seem to be too advanced. He's not, he's calling different formations every play, and it just seems like unorganized a little bit. So shade down and out. Watch for anything on that bunch side. Okay, he goes corner. And drag, beautiful, knocked away by, a slot corner there. All right, so 4th down. A lot of people like curl routes, anything tricky, seams, anything. This is why we call Tampa 2 and man up 2 people. If it's bunch, we man up the 2 people every single time. He's actually in like a weird like alignment here, but we're gonna route commit circle and the tight end in. If number 1 goes on a streak, we got to guard it with our user. All right, we're going to pass commit. There's no way he runs the ball on 4th down. Beautiful. The double or nothing comes in. And basically that defense is just really trying to, take away the middle, the sidelines, everything. And, yep, cross key, just bounce to the outside. Should be 6. Beautiful. You see him glide into the end zone there. That is 99 COD. 99 change of direction. 94 speed on my 50 commanders. 20 breakouts with 0 AP joystick as well. Best running back in the game. So if you could get him, I'd really strongly recommend it. Let's see if we could get another stop on this guy. All right, he's in tray wide flex. Pretty much trips tight end. We're going to deep half that top safety so that these seams are taken away. He runs halfback draw. So our user wasn't in position. Now he will be, because we're going to make sure that we are. Okay, now he's in a different formation, and it's RPO. You see, okay, now it's not because he audibled. But you did see before his running back's button was, okay, he throws at me. But the RPO tell, his running back's button was X, or if you're on Xbox, it would be A. But that means, okay, lags out. Let's get into another game. All right, we are back. Game 3 of the video, game 2 of the Gauntlet. We are 1-0 in the Gauntlet. But as I was saying, that RPO tell, when you see A on Xbox, X on PlayStation over the running back, you know it's a read RPO. So just be on the lookout for what kind of RPOs they could have in whatever formation they're in. So, all right, so make sure that safeties are close pinch, curl flats on 5. We don't use the 5 for purple zones. The flat, we don't even use those zones. So that's why we do it, so that the reason why it is good though is because the vert hooks don't match sometimes when you set a zone drop on one zone, but since we don't use the purple, we just okay. Wow, did I mess something up? I think I messed up a zone on my top right safety and accidentally didn't deep half him and put some other zone out there. Yeah, he's a coach suggestion player. He just came out in a completely different formation super quick. That's how you know is when they call it super quick as well. He's got Lamar back there. Watch for anything in the seams. Watch for that corner. Wow. I mean, I don't know how my guy's not there in time, quite frankly. But keep your head on tight and just play the short. Keep him in the pocket. Just the basics of Madden. Pass commit, he's in 5 wide. Okay, he runs it then. Wow, that's insane. Crazy timing there. We won't pass commit next time if he's in 5 wide, so. Alright, he's got a running back in the backfield. Just hover over the center. Watch anything short. Good. We get a shed. Lamar gets contained in the pocket. Alright. Just make sure everything horizontally is taken away. You do not want to give up anything in the seams. So make sure everything end zone and, you know, shallow is taken away. Beautiful. He tries rolling out and tackled as he's throwing it by, is that Will Anderson? Yeah. Abdul Carter and Will Anderson have the same number, funny enough. So it's hard for me to differentiate between the two. All right. He's going for it. Make sure that we man up that solo side receiver. Route commit him inside because there's not much room to the left and we have a zone to his left. And then we inside quarter this top safety instead of a deep half so that he covers the seam a little bit better. Beautiful Abdul Carter. He has 0 AP, edge threat, and 1 AP double or nothing. So insane thing. And then I have Bogo on him as well. So pretty crazy. If you guys want to see my team, I'll have that in the description. Or not the description, the comments. I'll have a link for where I post my teams. So be on the lookout for that, and also be on the lookout for notifications in that Discord server potentially, because things may, you know, I'm working on something right now, so things may change in the future. So just be on the lookout for that, please. All right, this combo here, you know what it does. If he takes the well, first of all, the corners beat man in zone, so 96 speed is out for 6. Short and elite. Yep. Beautiful. Honestly, 3 games. They weren't the longest games, but we can't go into 4 games. We'll save the rest of the gauntlet. We're 2-0. I really do appreciate you guys for watching till the end of the video, and I'll see you guys next time.